What's up there, SEO pros? Today I'm going to be releasing the National SEO course pre-sale that a lot of you were asking for in the Facebook group. So I had over 100 people say they'd be interested in the national course, and what I'm going to do right now is just show you the outline that I've created for the pre-sale and tell you sort of how it's going to work when I actually create these videos. So what's going to end up happening is if you get the pre-sale and enough people get it, I will be releasing the videos into a Facebook group over the next 30 days, and there should be around 15 videos, maybe a little bit more, and there will be probably between 5 to 10 hours of video total. So either way, this is the course landing page. Let me bring this video down a little bit more so you can see. So what you get for this pre-sale, it's $197. You get the SEO audit template, which alone is $197 that I've created, and you're going to be able to follow along with the template for a lot of this stuff that you're going to need to know within this guide, as well as lifetime updates for the template. But either way, what we're going to be covering is these following 17 different sections. And again, there should be a video for each one of these sections. So first section, we're going to be covering how search engines work, Google's search ranking factors, talking about how the different algorithms work, PageRank, how that works, Google PageRater Guidelines, which is a guide that I read, which was over 200 pages long, and going over what are the most important elements of what Google tells you to do and what Google tells you not to do. We're going to be talking about, like I do in most of my courses, figuring out your main key performance indicators and setting up your value ladder so you know which niche to choose from and whether or not that's going to be profitable for you or not, and how to monetize at the different steps during your sales process. We'll be talking about user intent, user experience optimization, which is something that I talked a lot about in one of my previous courses called SEO Triforcing, and why you should use those metrics to kind of do white hat SEO and create a long-term game plan where you're not going to have to worry about Google's algorithms, because you're going to be doing your optimizations based off data and something we call data benchmarking that I created. We're going to be covering keyword research basics, how to use user intent optimization and user experience optimization for finding optimal keywords, what tools you need to use for keyword research, how to utilize keyword tools for optimal research, and then understanding your main goal and see how to replicate what other people are doing in terms of what keywords they're targeting in a more quality way. Next, we're going to be talking about some of the basics that you need to be checking for before you start optimizing, like site redirects to preferred version, robots.txt, your fave icon, all those types of basics that most of you guys probably already know, Google Analytics, Search Console. Next, we're going to be talking about on-page SEO. A lot of people are interested in learning how to perfectly, quote unquote, optimize a page. We're going to be talking about sort of the theory around a perfectly optimized page, how that would actually end up working in the real world. Then we're going to be talking about important elements for those type of pages, like internal linking, external linking, contextual linking, anchored text, title tags, meta descriptions, click-through rate optimization for those sort of things, where you're going to be placing your titles and using qualifiers, stuff like that, heading tags, image file names, alt tags, and then as well page speed optimization. Next, we're going to be talking about site architecture and structure. So URL structure, site-wide on-page issues. We're going to be talking about how to use Screaming Frog, the free version, and the paid version if you want to get it, with conditional formatting so that you can easily use the template that I have to create a checklist of things that you're going to want to fix on a site. We're going to be talking about indexation, using site operators to check indexation, what to look out for, status codes, and all the different status codes like 301s, 302s, 404s, 410s, and then also the server error codes. We're going to be talking about SEO auditing, how to audit a website, and how to use the template I have created so that you can go out and start auditing websites so that you can fix major issues on the website before you go in and start doing more technical SEO. We'll be talking about Google Analytics and Search Console, running through the most important elements of Google Analytics, and Google Search Console. And all of this stuff, by the way, I forgot to mention, is all over the shoulder. So you're going to be watching a lot of this of me actually going into, say, for instance, Google Analytics or Google Search Console and showing you all the different sections within it and actually clicking the boxes open so you can see how this stuff works. So a little bit different than my tutorials on YouTube. I know a lot of people are interested in finding out what's the difference between my tutorials on YouTube and my tutorials on my courses. And generally within my courses, they're way more hands-on, way more step-by-step, and way more organized than what you would find within a YouTube tutorial. My YouTube tutorials are a little bit more quick, you know, conceptual based strategies showing you like 30 minutes to an hour how to go over things, but not anything close to what you would end up getting in a well-structured course. But that's just to address an issue that a lot of people have been asking me about. Next, we have defining where you're currently at with your SEO strategy. I know a lot of people are trying to figure out what they need to do in terms of making their site rank if it's brand new versus if it's already receiving a ton of traffic or maybe dropping traffic. I'm maybe talking about how to, you know, address those issues in terms of building authority if you're brand new, what you need to do to create a landscape that's similar to what your competition is doing. And then also if you're already receiving traffic, how to continue improving that or how to fix something that's dropping. We're going to be talking about keyword mapping and benchmarking. So how to do keyword mapping within the template I'm giving you, keyword benchmarking, why it's important, how to set up conditional formatting for your averages for the data that you're going to be optimizing. SEO tools, so free tools, paid tools, and then what tools you'll need depending on where you're at. If you're brand new, generally you can get away with free tools. And if you're not an agency. 12, we're going to be talking about content marketing basics. So what kind of content you should be building based on where you're at, how to streamline your content, whether it's through hiring or through outreach, and where you need to hire your content writers if you're going to do that. We're going to be talking about hiring SEOs as well, what they need to know, what you need to know, and how to keep them happy with their jobs. I currently manage an SEO agency with, I think, 3 full-time workers and then like 2 part-time. And most of them I would say are pretty happy. So we're all making decent money together as well. And there is a certain strategy that I've had to come up with, or strategies that I've had to come up with over the last couple of years to figure out how to actually make that work. When I first started doing SEO or started my agency, I had a lot of problems keeping people around. I had a lot of people leave. And a lot of implementations as well weren't getting done like they were supposed to be getting done. And now I have a strategy that works pretty well. So anyways, 14, we're going to be talking about social media marketing and branding. And the whole key point here is that you shouldn't only be at a certain point working on SEO if you're a good marketing company. Generally, you want to get away from only doing SEO for the point that SEO companies are generally have bad reputations just because they're SEO companies. And the sooner you can become a marketing company, the better. So we're going to be talking about some services you can sell in terms of social and how you're going to end up selling them. We're going to be talking about remarketing and setting up Facebook pixels, and then some other stuff that I'm going to bring one of my guys in to actually tell you about what we're doing and how you can replicate that process. Because as you guys know, a lot of my traffic doesn't come in through Google. A lot of it comes in through YouTube and Facebook. Because at the end of the day, traffic is traffic, right? The whole point is to find your niche that you're trying to rank in and then figure out the vulnerabilities within that niche to get as much traffic as possible and conversions. Because at the end of the day, the thing that you care about and what your clients care about is how much money they're making. We'll be talking about how to streamline your process in terms of how to manage your agency and clientele. It's going to be a short overview. I might actually make that into a separate course. And schema markup, talking about the different types you need to know in terms of local markup, national review, service, product, and then the other types. And then we're going to be talking about white label SEO in terms of what you should outsource. And it really depends on where you're at, what you want to focus on, and then what you need to do to hire an actual white label company if you're going to end up doing that. So that's pretty much it, guys. That is the quick run through of the national SEO course. At the end of the course, you should be able to expect to know how to rank in competitive markets for the most part. It doesn't mean that you're going to. It means that you're going to at least know how to and what it's going to take to get there. I would like to show you guys a review from the guy who's actually ranking for a 6,600 monthly search rate keyword. If you type in SEO expert Brad right here, took my SEO Triforcing course, which is really kind of a precursor to this course. And he wrote a review. I would have to find it right now, but he wrote a review and said that the course was excellent. It's one of the reasons why it helped him rank for that keyword and a ton of other keywords as well. And he definitely recommends the course. Let me see if I can, Brad, I have to go through here, but I'll probably end up leaving the review on the page. But yeah, this again, oh, here it is. My review of the SEO Triforcing course. I purchased the course during his Black Friday sale. Yes, I paid for it. The best online marketing course in the market. Note, I did not use SEO. If you were thinking solely in terms of SEO, you do not get it in 2018. Chase gets it. I appreciate how Chase turned the SEO course game upside down with his out-of-the-box thinking. He presents unique and insightful, easy to follow lessons. Chase gets what most people in the SEO industry do not. Give Google what it wants and how it wants it, period. What does Google want? They want to provide their users with the best experience possible, so they keep coming back to use Google. How does Google select the sites to rank? Authority. How do you build authority? He covers the topic very well and hits the nail on the head. Many of the principles taught are the same ones I use to rank #1. So you get the point. You can read the whole review. I'll put it on the page. But at the end of the day, if you guys get this course, I'm assuming that you're gonna learn a lot that you need to know in terms of national SEO. Pretty much this should be the course that most people should go to when learning national. Now, again, if you want to learn local, I know a lot of people are interested in terms of citations, Google My Business Optimization, all that kind of stuff. Go take the local SEO course. I cover all of it in there. But that's it for today, guys. I hope you guys enjoy this course as I create it. And again, I'm not going to end up making it until I think at least 20 people buy it, and I put 50 in the stock. I don't want to overcrowd the course, so if you want to get it today. I'll leave a link in the description, and that's it. So until I see y'all next time, happy SEOing.